you? It's TomMae TV.
Hey, we're at Universal Studios. We're going to walk through. We're going to give you all the updates. We're going to give you updates on Universal Studios, on Halloween Horror Nights. And what about an update on our channel here and the new channel? Ooh. Coming up next on TomMae TV. Okay, so here's the first update right here. So that is what used to be Shrek 4D, and they're working on for a new, event, a new little attraction. It's probably going to be a Minions thing, but you can see from the decorations on the outside. But this was also the entrance to one of the haunted houses for last year's Halloween Horror Nights. It is not going to be a haunted house this year. And we're going to take you around and show you where we think the new house is going to be. And we're pretty darn sure it's where the new house is going to be. So let's take you and show you that. So be still your heart if you are a Halloween Horror Nights fan. And by the way, never go alone. Let's check out the merchandise. Now, they don't have a lot, but they do have a cool shirt. I love it. Never go alone, which that phrase was out last year. There's the front, kind of that baseball ring shirt, and then they've got a Halloween ornament too. They're $20, so that's what they look like, come in a box like that. Pretty cool, but I love the shirts. Ronna Mae, that might be the shirt.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right, it's the first thing you can buy, so a lot of people do. There will be a lot more stuff coming out, guaranteed.
Yeah, $34.
35 schmackers for that thing. Woo. Minus the discount, of course. Don't forget your annual pass card. So Beetlejuice is out. I mean, his house is so popular, they just can't let go of Beetlejuice right here. Beetlejuice, keeping the line moving. Beautiful. Nice job. Well, who doesn't love just checking in on Diagon Alley? As usual, it's busy. Probably the most popular stretch of property right through here in the park. As those wait every single day for that guy on top of the bank. Just you, which he will, every 10 minutes. Okay, so where is my favorite spot in Diagon Alley? Is it Gringotts? Is it watching the Dragons play fighter? No. No. It's Florine Fortescue's ice cream parlor. This place is solely responsible for my inability to lose weight. Darn you! Darn you! So the wait for Escape from Gringotts is only 50 minutes. That is not bad at all. I expected longer. So some of the Mardi Gras gangs over there dancing, but we are in front of the old Fear Factor Stadium, and there has been kind of a weird update on this thing, and it is that Universal applied for a permit to deconstruct this thing, and it was denied. So I thought this was a rumor until I actually saw it on the internet. And you know, everything on the internet is true. So unless somebody finagled that, I think it's probably right. Now, why would the city deny the deconstruction of this? in my estimation, and I have a lot of experience in buildings and building a company and permits and tear downs, is that but the only thing I can think of is the way in which they want to do it was not safe enough, meaning the borders of the construction is too close to where customers for Universal might be walking through for the city's liking. So I can't think of another reason why they would say no. It also brings up another interesting point, Rhonda May, is, let's turn around, is the Fear Factor Stadium was where the show was last year for Halloween Horror Nights, is where they had one of the shows. So if they're going to tear this thing down, and they've already announced, Universal's already announced there's 2 exciting shows this year for Halloween Horror Nights, you would think this is going to be the spot where they're going to have one. But if they're going to tear this down, and the rumor is they're going to add to Harry Potter Land, they're going to add to Diagon Alley, where are the 2 shows going to be? Stay tuned, because when we find out, or when we hear rumors, which we guarantee you aren't always true, but we're going to tell you, but they are fun. They're fun. They may not be true, but when we hear stuff, we say stuff, but don't bank on it. So maybe they'll still have a show here now that they're not tearing it down just yet. Okay, we're in front of Fast and Furious Supercharged for a reason. It's because Universal has also pulled a permit to mess with this ride. And they're not changing Fast and Furious, but what we are pretty sure they're going to do is they're going to take some of the queue, and they've also have erected one of the white tents that they use so often for Halloween Horror Nights. So the old house that's moving is coming over here. We're pretty darn sure, so stay tuned. But we're going to go in the standby entrance and see if we can get any footage of what they're doing in there. Even though, God, I just despise this ride, but we're going to take a bullet for you for Halloween Horror Night's sake. Okay, here it is, so we didn't have to wait. There's the top of the white tent. Can I look?
Yeah, you can film this wall.
Oh, I cannot.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I just got busted, but he was nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Bloody Marys.
Okay, Rhonda May, you just got busted and thrown out of Fast and Furious. How do you feel?
I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't get tossed out.
Well,
We were just told not to film that door.
okay, we cannot film that because he said, you never know what that's going to be. It might be a churro stand, but I consider getting thrown out of places in the park and told not to do this and told not to do that a badge of honor, baby. I kind of love it. So let me just tell you, that is where the other house is going to be. I'm going to say that is a TomMae TV guarantee. Okay, so we decided to stop here in Central Park and answer some questions. Question number 1.
Okay, so question number 1 is, where have you been for the last couple of weeks?
Last couple of weeks we've had a little issue, and I've had some skin cancer surgery, so this is something I've been plagued with. I am a fair-skinned Irish guy, and when I was a kid I was probably sunburned 3,000 times over the summers, and these types of things are rearing their ugly head, so I've got to keep up on things like that. But this last one, which we thought was going to be a little minor, was more major, because I'll spare you the pictures, but I've got, I think Rhonda May counted 60 stitches.
Over 62, just on the out.
Just on the outside, which means I probably got half that on the inside. So that is a major deal behind this ear over here. So that's why I'm in max sun mode. So, the ironic thing is, we have a charity channel to help kids with childhood cancer and women with ovarian cancer through the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation. We're trying to raise money for that. That's what we do. And are you saying that we're supporting that and we have cancer problems, I mean, yes, you cannot make this stuff up. Question number 2 is,
how do we support our channel?
you can't support our channel, meaning everything that TomMae TV brings in goes to the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always going to be. But here's the breaking news. You can support us, Tom and Rhonda May, over on the Deuce. Over on the Deuce, baby. The TomMae TV 2, which just started. I'll tell you our idea on TomMae TV 2. We wanted to do stuff outside of the theme parks. And Rhonda, especially, if you know Rhonda, what you're going to hear about is working out and eating healthy. And Rhonda, that's what your channel is about, right? Mm-hmm. So if you go over and subscribe, we encourage you to subscribe to TomMae TV 2. What you're going to see are a very minimal beginning, but over there right now are 3 keto recipes that are 3 of my favorite dishes in the world. And if you didn't know they were keto and they were good for you, you wouldn't have any idea. These things are delicious. Coming up soon is going to be Rhonda working you out, because this girl could kick a hole through a brick wall.
Well, not quite.
Well, Superwoman over here is going to start her. So her playlist inside of TomMae TV 2, inside of the Deuce, is Healthy Fit. And that playlist is full of healthy recipes, workouts, and that's what you can see on TomMae TV 2. So if people are disappointed when they can't support us and they can only support charity, so now you can support us. But TomMae TV is for charity. TomMae TV 2 is not. So we're going to do a lot of things on there. The Secret Life of Conor McGregor is coming to that channel. And some other things that we're going to talk about here in a minute. Question number 3.
Question number 3 is, we have a little dog and his name is Conor. And that is for real. His name is Conor McGregor.
Yes, people ask us all the time, is your dog's name really Conor McGregor? It is. His name is Conor McGregor. Now, before Rhonda knew who Conor McGregor, the MMA fighter, was, I had already named Conor when we first got him. I don't know if she would have allowed that had she known. But, you know, look, we're Irish with a Chinese dog, so what? But he gets an Irish name, and he is like Conor McGregor.
Very much so.
Yeah, so he's probably going to let you have it if you're not. So, enough said. That is question number 3. Question number 4.
Stock tips.
Ooh, yes. So, if you've been watching our channel, you know sometimes we don't get to the park till later in the day because Rhonda and I manage our own retirement money. And we're basically in the office in the morning. And Rhonda is a swing trader, and I am mostly a swing trader. I'm a bogglehead. We are very conservative investors. But I will occasionally day trade, and there would be very specific reasons as to why I would do that. But so one of the questions people ask is stock tips, believe it or not. What are you buying? What do you like? What is going on? Because they know, it's kind of funny. But so I'm going to do some financial videos and some basics, and that is going to be strictly, since I'm not a financial advisor, I can't, it's for entertainment purposes only, which you have to start every video with. But yeah, we'll see if we can help you. And I definitely have a passion for getting out of debt, Dave Ramsey-esque, investing your money wisely. And I definitely have a passion for that. I love to talk about it. So we're gonna do some things. You see, that would be inappropriate for TomMae TV, but perfect for TomMae TV 2 on the financial playlist. So you're gonna see some of that stuff, and you'll benefit from it if you watch it. Okay, question number 4? 5.
Do you know any other vloggers?
Oh, yes. So it's funny. So people come to town and they think the vloggers all, I mean, hang out and know each other and blah, blah, blah. So I will tell you that we've met most of the vloggers, and most of the folks are just absolutely wonderful people. Like, we're at Universal today, so the first people that come to mind are Rick and Nikki,
yeah.
who are the absolute sweetest people on the planet. They are, if you haven't subscribed to Rick Flicks, you're just not paying attention. So you should do that. And they're just the sweetest people. Now, do all the vloggers know who we are? I would definitely say no.
Probably not.
You know, we're still small. We're growing. I mean, but our videos have been watched hundreds of thousands of times. So I think more fans of theme parks notice us than vloggers. But I know some of the vloggers out there have subscribed to our channel. So yeah, they're, you know, some of them know us, but we're still small, so we're trying to get there, gang. What else you got on there?
That's it.
Is that it? That's all we got? So those are some of the questions that we get now and again. Now, we got to get some Mardi Gras food, because I'm hungry. Let's go get it. Okay, so right across from Central Park Crepes is some Mardi Gras food. So we're gonna try the chicken and the beef right there.
Here's your gift card. Let me give you a receipt.
And remember, we used our Mardi Gras gift card, which Rhonda has right there.
Yeah, we still
And
have
then
a good balance of
you still get your pass holder discount, so don't forget to do that. So you pay right there, and then you come around and give this fine gentleman the receipt and get your food. Sure. Now there's the beef, and there's the chicken fritters, and that's a big old. I thought it was beef fritters, but it's a big old
Let me
beef
see if I can pull it apart.
thing. So let's get a look at what it looks like. So there it is. It looks like chicken in the center. Oh yeah, potatoes, and then obviously dumped in a deep fryer. So our guy over there, these are sitting in a warming box, so they weren't fresh. But how are they?
I feel like you need to have a dip.
Oh, something to dip it in.
Yeah, something to dip it on. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, potatoey. Chicken in there, deep fried. They're tasty.
They're okay.
Yeah,
Would I get them again? No.
Yeah, I'm starving. So, man, you know, that makes everything better when you're starving.
Ready? This is our beef.
We're hacking the beef.
Oh no, that looks yummy. Lots of beef in there.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good.
All right, let's take a chomp. Rhonda May. She lifts, she chews, she hides her mouth. And the verdict is?
Just all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So I get what Rhonda's saying, because I'm eating this thing, and you think, okay, it's beef and it's the same potato, and then it's deep fried, right? And you know what that is, and you know what you're gonna get, but there is a flavor in there that we can't figure out.
It's tasty.
And it's because of that it's confusing our palates, and Therefore, we can't give it a 2 thumbs up. It's good, it's just not great because we don't know what the heck is in this thing. Okay, so we realize we still have $54 on our card, so we're going to town. We're getting a muffalata and the chicken and andouille sausage jambalaya with some more water.
12 ounce.
So here we go. Okay, there is the jambalaya.
Yes, and that's their imitation of it.
And now that we're looking for stuff new to eat, I am thinking
I think we had this.
we either had this, and we might have had it this year or last year, I don't know. But we're having it again, folks. Checking in on the mummy. Not anywhere close to ready yet. Looks like late summer at best. Okay, we got a few more dollars. And they have dessert in here, so let's jump in the tribute store. The Float Factory Tribute Store. And see about dessert. Feet don't fail me now, feet don't fail me now. We showed you this in another video. You go back a little ways on TomMae TV and you'll see the entire video on the Float Factory and everything that they did. We're zipping through to the good stuff. Okay, we've arrived at dessert, which we shouldn't be here, but we are. Mardi Gras brownie, yeah, cookie dough bowls.
Or the king cake, brownie.
King cake, yeah. Okay. What about that Mardi Gras trifle cake? What in the world is that? Yeah. So call it, Rhonda May.
Now what's this one?
Let's get all 3.
No, not all one day.
What are you talking about? You gotta take a bullet for the channel. Let's do
What brownie
it.
did we try?
We've tried them many times.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get all 3. Okay, so the moon pie tastes just like a moon pie.
Yeah.
The chocolate brownie, oh my gosh, be careful because it's the typical brownie. You know, the brownie stays the same, but the event changes. And that thing is hard as a brick.
Yeah. On the outside is very hard.
I mean, you could break a tooth on that thing, so be careful. It's good. All right?
It's like a rock.
But this trifle cake, or whatever they call it, and as the ants come in to have dessert, that's my favorite because it's really moist and it's really yummy. So that's my recommendation right there. The other stuff, I don't know. What do you think, Beth?
Well, I didn't try that yet.
Oh, you got to try that. So Rhonda May agrees. That trifle cake and vanilla cinnamon
I like the cinnamon flavor I taste in there.
was the star.
Yeah, very good.
We threw the moon pie and the brownie out. It's not that they weren't okay, but that's the winner.
Yeah.
Get that.
Sure.
That's going to do it for us today. We had some fun. We had some food. We're going to walk through the Universal Studios store before we go home. And I would say, where else would you rather be?
Then watching some
TomMae TV.